Hello, once again. Hello and welcome to our theatre, friends. We're meant to show you and to tell a tale that some of you know very well, but those who've never not heard it before will never guess what lies in the store.
In ancient days of Robin Hood, of Arthur's knights and haunted woods, proud Athens in the land of Greece had fought its wars and found its peace, yet kept that peace with such cruel laws that sometimes people missed the wars.
And one girl, Hermia by name, risked punishment and her by shame. He disobeyed her dad's demands to marry the man that he commands. Will true love triumph? False love fail? Why, that's the theme of this, our tale.
So raise the curtain.
Set the scene.
We'll show it as bright as a midsummer's dream. Hermia, 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 you are duty-bound to do what your father commands you to do. He wants you to marry me. He thinks I'm a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
That's not the point. Your father doesn't like him.
Tell me, Demetrius, what will happen if I refuse to marry you?
If you disobey your father's orders, you mean? Ha! By the law of Athens, our city, you must either die or swear you'll never see a man again. A coffin or a nun's dress, that'll be your choice.
It changes nothing. I love Lysander. I can't marry you. Besides, doesn't my friend Helena adore you? Haven't you let her fall in love with you?
Nonsense! Why would I do a thing like that? You've upset me. I'll talk to you no more.
Good day to you, my love. Isn't the weather beautiful? Oh, Hermia, why are your cheeks so pale? They were red as roses. What has withered them?
Dear Lysander. Oh, Lysander, I could burst into tears. At least then I'd water the roses in my cheeks. My father says I must be married to this oaf, Demetrius.
My poor Hermia, the course of true love never did run smooth. At least that's what I've read in books.
What can we do? Perhaps we must be brave and take the punishment. Or perhaps we could run away.
An excellent idea. Yes, that's it. We'll leave this town for good. In fact, now that I think about it, I have an aunt who lives 7 miles from Athens. She'll keep us safe, and we can marry there without your father knowing. The cruel Athenian laws can't reach us there. Tomorrow night, sneak out of your house and meet me in the woods.
Dear Lysander, I swear I shall be there by all the gods of love.
Look, here comes Helena. Hello, fair Helena.
Fair? You shouldn't call me fair. Demetrius thinks Hermia is fair. Why is it you can catch an illness but not beauty? I'd catch your prettiness if I could.
I haven't done it on purpose. I frown at him, but he loves me still.
I wish your frowns could teach my smiles that skill.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hates me.
Don't worry, he won't be seeing my face much longer, because Lysander and I are planning to run away.
Helena, we'll trust you with our plan. Tomorrow night, when the moon is looking at herself in the water of the lake, we'll steal away from Athens.
Yes, and from the woods, where you and I often sat and gossiped, we'll set out on our journey. We'll run away to be married. Farewell, sweet playfellow, and will you pray for us? Good luck with that, Demetrius. Now, Lysander, let us go.
Lots of people say I'm just as beautiful as Hermia, but all for nothing. Demetrius doesn't think so. There's a reason that Cupid, the god of love, is said to have been blind. He has made me fall in love with Demetrius, even though he's cruel to me, and now I am so jealous. What shall I do? I know. I will tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then he'll go to the woods tomorrow night, and he'll be kind to me because I helped him. I'll go right away.
There was once a girl from the town who had a reason to sigh and to frown. By the man she adored, she was rudely ignored, and she wept that her heart wouldn't drown.
Poor Hermia, I thought as though this story we are telling is a tragedy. But wait, there's a whole new band of characters to meet. Listen.
There was once a fellow called Quint, who was doing his best to convince that his shows and plays were the best in those days, so I've never seen a worse theatre since.
Gentlemen, come in, come in. Flute, Snug, you are most welcome. Where are the others? They were just behind us. I'm sure they'll be with us in a moment. Snout and Bottom, do come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
Quince, are you going to do the register? I know that Starveling isn't coming.
Fine, well then. It's just the 5 of us.
First, Quince, why don't you tell us what the play is about, and then read the names of the actors?
Yes, Bottom, I will. The play will be rehearsing in the most lamentable comedy and the most cruel death of Thisbe of Pyramus and Thisbe.
That doesn't sound much like a comedy.
No need to get technical, Flute.
Go on. Tell us what parts we'll play.
Yes, tell us. All right.
Do me first.
Nick, Bottom.
Ready? Tell me what part I'll play.
You're going to be Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover who kills himself for love.
That will require some tears. My acting will move stones. Usually, I'm better at playing the baddies. Watch this. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. You see? Now who else is there?
Right, well there's...
Oh, I'm excited to play the lover. I'm going to be so good.
Bottom.
Sorry.
Flute, you must play Thisbe.
What is Thisbe? Is he a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus loves.
I don't want to play woman. I have a big come in.
You shall play it in a mask, and you should do it with a small voice.
I could do it. Listen. Thisbe, oh Pyramus, my lover dear, 5 Thisbe dear and lady dear.
No, Bottom, you're Pyramus.
Fine.
What about me?
You shall play the wall through which Pyramus and Thisbe must speak.
A wall? I could be the wall. I'm strong. Watch how strong I can be.
Sit down, Bottom. Snout will be the wall.
How do I beat a wall?
We will make a special costume for you, and you must announce who you are.
Do I make a long speech?
I can make a long speech.
Bottom!
Sorry.
You must play a small speech. Now, not too long.
Who will I be? Tell me.
You must play the moon who lights the way of Pyramus and Thisbe to meet the...
I could be the moon.
3, 2, 1. Bottom!
I shall be just as good a moon as you, Bottom.
Yes, you shall. Now then...
Shall I make a speech like Snat to tell the ladies and gentlemen who I am?
I don't think that will be necessary.
That's not fair. Why don't I get to say anything?
Quince, what about you?
Oh, I shall be the lion.
The lion?
Yes, that's in a story. Pyramus and Thisbe fall in love but get eaten by a lion. It's very sad.
Do you have the lion's part written down?
Lines for the lion? Of course not. It's just roaring. You can make it up as you go along.
Let me play the lion too. I can roar.
I think you would frighten the ladies.
Then I'll roar gently. I'll roar as if I was a nightingale. Roar.
No, Bottom. For the last time. You're Pyramus.
What kind of bid should Pyramus have?
Whatever kind you like, Bottom. It's really not important. Now listen, you two. Tomorrow night we'll meet in the woods beyond the town. Rehearse our play. No one will distract us there. I believe it's a huge tree called the Duke's Oak. Let's meet beneath it. Shall we?
Wonderful.
Farewell, then.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Oh, I am excited.
Bottom, go!
Now the night is drawing on, black sheets hang where sunbeams shone.
Into the woods we plunging dive, where there are far more things alive than trunk and stem, than bird and beast, so it seemed in the dark at least.
Have you ever wandering took a stroll beside a woodland brook and felt the shiver of some pairs of eyes that watch you walking there?
Now our plot takes us to them, the ladies and gentlemen, the audience behind their wings, who peep upon all human things.
The air is sweet, there's magic here.
The fairies of these woods are near.
So we meet by the moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon? Then I'll be going. I'm not speaking with you. Every time I meet with my friends in Dell, Forest or Mead, to let our hair and to dance and let our hair fly freely in the wind, you come and ruin things by raising storms. All of nature is upset with us. The rivers flood, unhealthy fogs rise up from seas and make all the people sick, all because of our disagreement.
Fix it then. Fix it then. Give me your changeling child. I'd like him to be my servant.
The human boy. Nothing you can give me would make me give him up. His mother was a friend of mine, and when she died in childbirth, I swore I'd raise her son.
Give him to me and we'll be friends again.
Not for all your fairy kingdom. There, that's the end of it. I'm not going to argue around anymore. Goodbye.
Fine, go away. I'll get even with you soon. It's Robin Goodfellow, nicknamed Puck. You're the little mischief maker who goes around frightening the village folk with your pranks and tricks.
Quite right, quite right. I'm that merry wanderer of the night. What do you want from me, my king?
Gentle Puck, do you remember that time that we sat beside the sea and listened to the mermaid singing as she laid upon a dolphin's back?
I remember.
As you were watching, I saw the Cupid, the god of love, flying by. He took out an arrow and shot a little western flower whose petals, once as white as milk, turned purple with love's wound. Now the flower is enchanted, and if you drip its nectar on a person's eyelid as they fall asleep, it will make them fall madly in love with the next living creature they'll see. Find this plant, get it back here again, quick as you can.
I'll put a girdle around the earth in 40 minutes.
When Puck has fetched this flower, I'll drip its juice on rude Titania's eyes. Perhaps we'll find some ugly beast for her to fall in love with. But wait, what's that sound? Who comes here? I'll make myself invisible and listen in.
Where is Lysander? Where is fair Hermia? I'll kill him just as surely as she's killing me with hatred. You'd said they'd snuff off to the woods. Was that a lie? Oh, go away, Helena. Stop following me.
I'm like a faithful spaniel. No matter how badly you treat me, I'll come following.
Don't make me hate you more than I do now. I already feel sick just from looking at you.
And I feel sick when I'm not looking at you. I'd even be glad to die by your hand. Oh, please come back.
don't like the look of this. Welcome, wanderer. You're even quicker than you promised. Have you got the flower?
Yes, there it is.
I use this onto Tanya's eyes. But listen, Puck, I want you to take some of its magic nectar too. There's a sweet Athenian lady I've just seen who has fallen in love with a man who treats her cruelly. I can't help but feel sorry for her. Find them, wait till they're asleep, and pour this on his eyes. When he wakes, he'll fall in love with her, and all will be well. You'll recognize him easily. He's wearing Athenian clothes.
Fear not, my lord. I am your servant, and will do as you command.
Fair love, you are fainting from all this wandering woods, and to tell the truth, I've forgotten our way. Let's rest here, Hermia, and take some comfort.
Oh, yes. Yes, let's. Oh, Lysander, I'm exhausted.
Make a bed for yourself there. I'll rest my head on this bank.
I've flown all over the forest, but can I find this Athenian? No! Hang on a minute. Who is here? These are Athenian clothes. This must be whom my master said was cruel to the lovesick lady. Yes! Here lies the maiden sleeping sound upon the dank and dirty ground. This will serve you right, you awful bully. May the charm work strongly on you. Oh, I am out of breath from running. But who's here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead or asleep? I can't see any blood or wound. Lysander, if you're alive, good sir, wake up.
And I will run through fire for your sweet sake. Where is Demetrius? He'll perish by my sword.
Don't say so, Lysander. Don't say so. Just because he loves your Hermia, yet Hermia still loves you. So be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I regret each tedious minute I have spent with her. It is not Hermia, but Helena I love, who wouldn't change a raven for a dove. A person must be guided by their reason and my reason cries that you are the worthy maid.
What did I do to deserve this cruel joke? Is it not enough, young man, that I never did, nor ever could get a sweet look from Demetrius' eyes? But you must mock me because of my shortcomings. I'll go. I thought you were too much of a gentleman to behave this way. Oh, that a lady refused by another should be abused by another.
With all my powers, I'll seek your love. I'll honor you, Helena. I'll be your own true knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Oh, what a horrible dream! I thought that I saw a serpent slithering up to me and eat my heart away, and you sat there smiling as he took me for his prey. Lysander? What? God? Lysander, Lord! Are you out of earshot? Have you left? No sound, no word. Where are you? Speak if you can hear me. Speak for the sake of love. I feel faint with fear. What has happened? I must find him.
With distant Athens far behind, the plot begins to fast unwind.
Puck has done what Oberon bids, but paused the dew and the wrong man lit.
And now Lysander breaks his word and lifts from his love as a woodland bird, goes hopping from one fateful tree to another that he chanced to see.
Hermia, who left by home, her parents and love to roam, with a true away to wed, wakes up and finds a lonely bed.
The quarrel of this king and queen makes a nightmare of our dream. Forsake and jealousies and hate, the fairies fall with human fate.
Don't forget that merry group of men who made an action troop.
And thought they should rehearse out here.
But they thought none would interfere.
Well, here's a marvellous place for a rehearsal. This green clearing underneath the Duke's Oak will serve nicely for our stage.
Quince!
What is it, Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please an audience.
Really? Like what?
Well, firstly, Pyramus must draw a sword and kill himself, which the ladies won't like. What's your answer to that?
Perhaps we should just leave the killing out.
By no means. I have an idea about how to fix it. Write me a prologue and let that prologue tell the audience that we won't be doing any proper damage. Let it remind them that our swords have been blunted and that I, Pyramus, am not really Pyramus, but am Bottom, a weaver by trade.
Yes, fine.
What about the lion?
What now?
Won't the ladies be afraid of the lion?
Yes, Quince, a lion among ladies, that is a most shameful thing.
Perhaps we could have a second prologue, reminding them that Quince isn't really a lion.
You must tell them your name, Quince, and make sure that they can see half of your face through the lion's neck. Say something like, ladies.
Fair ladies.
Yes, fair ladies. I bid you, do not tremble. I'm no lion, but a man, as other men are.
Yes, that's very good.
Well, if we must, now let's have a read-through of your parts.
What am I supposed to do if I don't have anything to say then?
You don't need to say anything. It will be obvious who you are from your costume.
What? How am I supposed to dress as a moonshine?
You have to come carrying a bush of thrones and a lantern.
I've never seen the moon do that.
No, it's symbolic. This lantern stands for the moon's own light.
What about the hawthorn?
The hawthorn? Well, it doesn't matter. The audience will understand. Now, we'll go through your lines.
He's coming this way. Time to play a trick, I think. What silly fools have come swaggering here so close to the bed of Queen Titania? Is that a play script I see? I'll be the audience and an actor too, if I decide to play a prank on them.
Speak, Pyramus. That's you, Bottom.
Oh, Thisbe, the flowers of odious savour sweet.
Odours. The word odious means something horrible. You're supposed to be telling Thisbe that the flowers smell nice, that the odours is sweet.
Fine. Odours savour sweet. So is thigh, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. I'll go see what it is, guys.
Oh, he's coming this way. Time to play a trick, I think.
Should I speak now?
Yes, indeed, you must, for Pyramus has gone to see the noise he heard. Remember that you are playing a lady.
Most radiant Pyramus, whose skin is lily white, whose cheeks are red as a rose in a bucket.
It's bouquet.
As a rose in a bouquet. My truest, loveliest, fairest love, we'll meet again soon by the old ninny's tomb.
Hang on. I don't think you're supposed to say that yet. You're meant to say that Pyramus when he comes back. You're speaking all your lines in one go. And it's Ninius, not Ninny. Whoever heard of a man called Ninny? Where is Bottom? Bottom, you're missing your cue.
Hello, Fair Frisbee.
Oh, Bottom, how you've changed.
Yes, I am acting rather well, aren't I?
Oh, monstrous, oh, strange.
A beast! A terrible beast!
I knew these woods were haunted. Get out of here. Flute, snug, snout. Help, help.
What? I see what they're up to. They're trying to make an ass out of me. Well, I'm not frightened by their pranks. I'll walk up and down and sing so that they'll hear I'm not afraid. The also cock so black of you with orange Tony Bill, the frostle with its notes so true, the wren with little quill.
I'll follow him. I'll lead him round and round through bogs and bushes and briars. I'll make the noise of all kinds of animals. I'll draw him on until he meets the fairy queen.
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo grey, whose note for many a man doth mark, and does not answer nay.
What angel wakes me up from my flowery bed? I beg you, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is overjoyed to hear your voice. My eyes are thrilled to see your handsome shape. Even at this first sight, I know I love you.
Mistress, I think you've little reason for that. And yet, to tell you the truth, reason and love aren't often found together nowadays. It's a shame, really.
You're as wise as you're beautiful.
I only wish I had wisdom enough to get out of this wood.
Out of this wood you shall not go, but stay with me, and don't say no. I love you, come away with me, and my fairy servants shall be your servants. They'll fetch you jewels from the deep, and sing the wild flowers on pressed flowers you sleep.
Well, I suppose if you insist.
Peace blossom, cobweb.
Ready?
And I.
What would you have us do, O fairy queen?
Bring this gentleman the best of all fruits, and pluck the wings from the painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes.
Hail, mortal.
Hey, what may I fetch for you?
You couldn't fetch me some food, could you? Some oats, perhaps?
Certain, sir. And while they fetch them, we shall sleep a while.
Now Bottom found a lovely bed. Why should he miss his human head?
Though partly beast his holy lord of the elf queen's heart, how he's adored.
No ass or donkey, horse or mule, no as does this lucky fool.
Although her passions are the trick of magic and may leave as quick as they appeared.
Why should he mind? For it's all been left behind. Still he can say what none dare dream. I was left the love of the fairy queen.
Let's leave him then on her soft arm, as the rest I fear may come to harm.
I wonder if Titania is awake and what she fell in love with when she opened her eyes. Here comes my messenger. What's happening in this haunted woods tonight?
King Oberon, my mistress is in love with a monster. While she was sleeping, a troop of fools came closer to her bower. They had met together to rehearse a play, and when one left the scene, I waited for him and changed his head into the head of a donkey. And as soon as he came back, the others ran away. The briars and thorns were catching at their clothes, and they were leaving sleeves and hats behind them as they hurried. They left him there to stumble in upon our queen, and she, at seeing him, fell straight away in love.
Things are going better than I planned, but have you poured the juice on the Athenian man's eyes as I told you to?
Yes, I found him sleeping, and the Athenian woman was at his side. I did as he told me.
Stand close to me. Here comes the man now.
This is the same woman, but not the man.
Oh, why do you scold the one that loves you so?
I could say a lot worse than I have. You've given me a good reason to curse. If you've killed Lysander in his sleep, you'd better kill me too. The sun is not so faithful to the day as he was to me. Would he have left me sleeping there? Alone? No. I'd sooner believe that you could dig a tunnel through the earth and let the moon travel through its core. You must have killed him, Demetrius.
I'm the one who's been murdered, been pierced through the heart by your cruelty.
What's that got to do with Lysander? Where is he? Give him back to me.
I'd rather give his body to my dogs.
It's you who is the dog. You're driving me beyond the bounds of patience. Have you killed him then? Tell me the truth. Did you kill him in his sleep, being too afraid to fight him when he woke?
You're wasting your anger. I've not done anything to Lysander, nor he is dead, for all that I can tell.
Can I believe him? Well, either way, I must find out what happened to Lysander. Lysander!
This is exhausting. There's no use following her while she's like this. I'm weighed down with my sorrow. I'll lay her down here and sleep.
What have you done? You've made a terrible mistake and laid the love juice on her true love's eyes instead of his.
What awful luck.
Go on, get out of here, fly swifter than the wind, and find Helena of Athens. She's sick with love, pale with sighing, and lead her here and outcharm Demetrius' eyes.
I go. Look how fast I go, faster than an arrow.
What do you think, that I'm joking? The people normally cry like this when they make jokes. I'm being truthful. Helena. These vows come from my heart.
You're only being clever with your trick. These vows belong to Hermia. Will you betray her if you make such promises to two different people? It doesn't matter how strong they are, they cancel each other out.
I wasn't thinking clearly when I promised her my love.
Nor now when you give her up.
Demetrius loves her. Let him have her.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph divine, crystals are muddy next to your eyes. Your lips are ripe like tempting cherries. Oh, let me kiss your hand.
Oh, spite! You are all set against me for your own amusement. If you are kind and courteous, you never treat me like this. Must you join together to torment me? You are both rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals in mocking Helena. A fine joke this to a maiden cry.
You are unkind, Demetrius. We both know that you love Hermia. You can have her if you like, and give me Helena's love in exchange.
Keep your Hermia. If I've ever loved her, that love is gone. My wandering heart has come back home to Helena. Look, here comes your sweetheart now.
It's so dark. My eyes can't see the way, but by my ears, I think I may have found him. Lysander, is that you? I knew I heard your voice. Why did you leave me so unkindly?
My love compelled me to go.
What love could press Lysander from my side?
My love for Helena, whose beauty lights up night. And why did you come and find me? Don't you see it was hate for you that drove me from your side?
You're not speaking honestly. You can't be.
Look, she's in on the prank as well. You three have joined together to spite me. Hermia, why are you so ungrateful? Have you forgotten our school days when we made vows that we'd be friends forever? We have sat together, sung together, sang together, as if our souls were one. We were like two cherries on one stem, two bodies with one heart. Will you betray me now to join these men in their scorn?
I am amazed at your passionate words. I don't score you. It seems that you score me.
Have you not sent Lysander after me, pretending he's in love, and made Demetrius, who dotes on you, come do the same? Why would he speak so to someone he hates? Why would Lysander deny that he adores you? You should pity me, not make me a laughing stock.
I don't understand what you mean by all of this.
Go on, keep pretending to be sad, make faces when I turn my back, wink at each other and carry on the joke. Farewell, I can't bear to stay.
Wait, gentle Helena, my love, my life, my soul are yours.
Oh, excellent.
Don't make fun of her, Lysander.
Helena, I love you, I swear to prove it in any way you like.
I say I love you more than he does.
Foul serpent!
Lysander, my sweet love, don't be so rude.
Your love, go away.
Are you not joking then?
Of course he is, and so are you.
Be certain that this is no joke. I hate you and love Helena.
Helena, you thief! Have you deliberately stole my love?
How could you ask me that, you counterfeit friend, you puppet?
Puppet? How dare you? Are you calling me small? Do you think that because Because you've grown taller than me, you've grown higher in his heart? You painted maple. I'm not so small that my eyes can't reach into your eyes.
Don't let her hurt me. Hermia, I loved you. I kept your secrets and never did you any wrong. Except that I was driven by my love for Demetrius to tell him of your flight into the woods. That was bad of me, I'll admit, but I followed him and he has threatened and insulted me the whole way. I'll take my foolishness back to the Athens and sure you know what more.
Don't worry, I'll not let her harm you, Helena.
Nor shall I.
She was shrewd as a fox when we went to school, and though she is little, but she is fair.
Little? Again? Stop calling me small.
Go and get out of here, you dwarf, you bead, you acorn. Come with me and I'll fight you for her.
This is all your fault, Park. Either you made a mistake or you did this on purpose.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I didn't mean to. You said that I should recognize the man because he was wearing Athenian clothes. They were both dressed like that.
Now the lovers have gone to a place to fight. How shall we fix this mess? Run along quickly and cover the starry sky with drooping fog as black as death, and make sure they can't find each other in the dark. Eventually, they'll sink into sleep, and then you can take that magic flower again and sprinkle it on Lysander's eyes, so he falls back in love with his rightful lady. But leave Demetrius, let him love Helena, and all will be well. When they next wake up, this business will seem like a strange dream, and they'll go back to Athens happy. We mustn't forget to break my queen free from our own strange enchantment.
Yes, but we must be quick. I can already see the dawn's approach. All magic things are preparing to hide themselves from the light, and the ghosts that wandered here and there are trooping home again to their churchyards.
But we are spirits of another sort. We don't fear the morning. Notwithstanding that, make haste.
Up and down, I'll lead them up and down. I'm feared in field and town, goblin lead them up and down. Lysander, come this way, come and fight me.
No sign of Demetrius, but I'm sure I heard him calling. The villain is too quick for me. I'll lie down here and wait for morning. I'll have a better chance of catching him when it's light, and then I'll be revenged.
Oh, I can't see a thing. Where have the others gone? I'd better lay down here and rest till dawn has broken.
Lysander, come back and fight me, coward, fled. I'm not surprised. He knows he'd lose. Although I suppose now that he's gone, it might be nice to catch a wink or two.
I wish this horrid night was over. Let me sleep and shut my weeping eyes.
Lysander?
Oh, Hermia, my love.
I had an awful dream.
Whatever am I doing here?
Are you all right, sweet Helena?
What happened to us this night? I don't remember anything.
Me neither, except that we were running away to be married.
Of course.
Hermia, you can marry Lysander. I'll tell your father that I no longer wish him to choose me. I see now that fair Helena is my love. Why didn't I not realize that before?
Truly, Demetrius?
Truly, Helena.
I can hardly believe what I'm hearing.
Perhaps there's some strange magic in these woods.
Are we all friends again?
Of course, dear Helena. I never wanted us to argue.
There's no time for talking. Let's get back to Athens before anyone notices we've gone.
Agreed.
Yes.
Good idea.
All right again.
The tangled knot.
It's solved
Undone.
and soon forgot.
Now Hermia and Lysander can put up their hasty wedding plans.
And marry in their parents' sight without the fear of a father's spite.
And Helena, so long abused, has conquered through the fairies' ruse.
Demetrius now swears that he has never loved anyone except for she.
And even while a memory creeps across her vision as she sleeps.
How he spurned her, of how he ran to the one who loved a different man,
She waits,
and thinks for her fears to seem.
as foolish as a fleeting dream.
Long may love conquer.
Don't forget, there's one love to be broken yet.
We've left Titania in her bower, enchanted by the magic flower.
Her sweetheart mustn't be forgotten. Man and donkey, poor old bottom.
Let's sit together on this flowery bed. I'll stroke your cheeks and stick musk roses on your sleek, smooth head. I'll kiss your lovely large ears, my gentle joy. What would you like my fairy servants to do for you?
Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peace Blossom, and my face. Goodness, I must go to the barber's. My face feels as if I haven't shaved for a month. That's enough. Off you go. Cobweb?
Ready?
Monsieur Cobweb, take your weapons in hand and go hunting the honey of the bumblebees.
I shall. Will you hear some music, my sweet love?
Yes, please. I have quite a good ear for music, if I do say so myself.
Or say, sweet love, what you desire to eat?
I love a few dried oats. For some reason, I've got a terrible craving for a great big barrel of hay. There's nothing like good hay to eat. Delicious. I can't think why I haven't eaten more hay before.
I have a fairy servant who can steal from nuts from the squirrels if you like.
I'd rather just have a couple of handfuls of grass. On the other hand, perhaps you shouldn't send your servants off just yet. I've suddenly become quite sleepy.
Then sleep, and I will wrap you in my arms. We'll rest alone together, entwined like the woodbine plant and the honeysuckle. I'll curl you around just like the ivy winds itself around that elm tree. Oh, how I love you, how I dote on you.
Welcome, Puck. Look at this sweet sight. Poor Titania. I'm beginning to feel sorry for her. To think all this started because we had fallen out, because we quarreled and we met in the woods, and she refused the favour I asked. Now look. Look, Puck, she's crowned his hairy temples with flowers. The dewy drops inside them seem like pearly tears now, weeping to be placed on such an ugly head.
Shall we leave her with him?
Leave her? No. I think it's time to lift the magic from her eyes.
What about her friend here? This Athenian fellow?
Take this monstrous head off him and give him his own shape again. Let him be as he used to be. Let her see as she used to see. Now, Titania, awake! Wake up, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, I had the strangest dream. I thought I was in love with a donkey.
There lies your love.
Oh, good heavens, but how? How did this happen? Look at him. Look at that great ugly nose. Those enormous hairs. Oh, how horrible it seems now to my eyes.
Hush, hush. Come, my queen. Join hands with me and we shall put our quarrel aside. We're even now. Let's dance together as we used to and bless the wedding of the lovers whom I have united in these woods.
Fairy King, listen, I think I heard morning lark.
Then it's time for us to leave.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I was sleeping here and was found on these mortals on the ground.
Gentlefolks, before we leave, there's one last tale we've yet to weave.
Now Bottom is himself once more. He's ready to act as we saw before.
The men who had rehearsed together secretly in the woodland heather returns to Athens to perform, and to the new characters transform.
At a double wedding of the lovers, Helena, Hermia and the others,
The lot has come to entertain. Let's hope they're far better trained.
they've given us their very own script. Apologies in advance for it. A tedious and brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe of a very tragical mirth. Merry and tragic, boring and short.
I've never heard of such a show. What kind of play brings laugh and tears?
Tears of laughter more than fizz. But let's begin. Raise the curtain. This here is Pyramus. And this, his faithful lover Thisbe is...
And this great prop of cast and lime is the wall that neither one could climb. But wait a minute, where's the wall? That was the key for it to fall.
Snout, are you up there? Snout, you're supposed to fly down now. Thank you. You've spoiled my entrance, Snout. Sorry, everyone. Pretend you didn't see me.
And this fine figure, shining bright, represents the moon at night when he arrives.
Au clair de la lune, mon ami Pierre prit à moi ta plume pour écrire un mot. Wait a moment, what are you doing, Snug? I'm singing my song. I don't recall giving you a song. Well, you didn't give me any lines either. It's a song about the moon. I thought it was appropriate. Appropriate? It's in French. So? This is Athens, for goodness sake. Ancient Athens. Stop ruining the verisimilitude.
Very whatitude?
Snug, get off. Your part is over now anyway. Fine. La 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 la. Sorry everyone, pretend you didn't see me.
And this moon, they planned to and by this moon they planned to flee and meet by the tomb of old Ninny.
Wait a moment, Flute, did you take the script? I told you it was Ninius, not Ninny.
I couldn't think of a rhyme for Ninius.
It barely rhymes as it is.
Just get on with it. Pretend you didn't see me.
Would you hurry up? My arms are killing me.
Prepare yourselves, friends, to behold a lion, fearful, frightened, and bold.
We shall not show him plain just yet, for he's too awful to forget.
But first, before these things befall, I introduce you to the wall. Hang on, does the wall speak?
I am the wall through which Thisbe and Pyramus whispered secretly. This rough cast and this stone that doth show that I am it. The truth is so that and here's an opening on both sides where the secret notes could hide.
How's that for a speech?
It's the wittiest wall that I've ever heard. Oh, it's my line now. Oh, grim, grim night, with hues so black, alas, alas, alack, alack. And lo, oh woe, that blocks our speech, show me a crack, I do beseech.
Oh, Wall, you've often heard my moans. When I'm in tears, I've kissed the stones.
I hear a voice come through the chink.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Flute, that's from last week's show. Oh yeah, sorry.
Will you meet me at Ninny's tomb today?
Come life, come death, I'll not delay.
Thus I've discharged my purse, so, and being done away I'll go.
This is the silliest stuff I've ever heard.
The lion's even more observed.
Here he comes.
Roar, roar! You ladies with hearts full of fear, who quake such a beast appears, know well that I am Quince your friend. May all your fears at once amend.
It's a courteous beast I see.
He seems more like a goose to me.
Au clair de la lune, mon ami Pierre, prête-moi ta plume pour écrire un mot. What are you doing, Snug? It's night time. I'm the moon. I know you're the moon. I thought I told you no singing. Well, it's a pretty song. Well, you've done it now. Off you go. This is old Ninny's tomb. Where is my love? Roar, 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 roar. Ah! Roar, roar, roar.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy beams, for by thy gracious golden gleams hands. I trust to come to Thisby's sight. But stay! Oh wait! A spite! Here's a mantle stained with blood. Here's a mantle stained with blood, torn by some beast and left in the mud. Our cunning plan is cruelly beaten. Lovely Thisby has been eaten. First let me die, and when I'm dead, my soul into the sky is fled.
Have you sunk into sleep, my love? Why won't you answer? Dead, my dove? Your cherry nose, your lily lips, your cheeks as yellow as cowslips. All gone, come death to me, and let us rest eternally. Farewell.
Now what?
Would you like us to do a dance for an epilogue?
I don't think that will be necessary.
Very well, we'll take our bows. Quince, snug, snout! And now, a round of vigorous applause.
Now, after bed the owls grow late, we've no more stories to relate. We meant to tell a tale of joy, of gal and boy, and gal and boy.
Though in the end, we've somewhat been distracted by these actors' dreams, a wall and moon and donkey's lot. No, that was real, or was it not?
I almost can't remember now. You sure he wasn't made a cow?
My head begins to droop and sort. Drag feet so slowly I can't sort. The true from false, the up from down. Word and colours whirl around.
Come on, it's far too late for the likes of you. To bed, once more to bed, and dream new tales and sleep instead.
I think some time for practice and patience spent. Think now on what the story meant. Perhaps there's some moral here, though somewhat hard to find, I fear.
Goodbye, good friends, and fare you well. We'll leave and break the final spell.
Through the house give gathering light by the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and every sprite. Bless them well ere they retire. All our power within this wood, speed them to them who do good.
First go harness every lark, and saddle them with seeds of bark. Fly the wind with fairy grace, and heal all evils in that place. Then swift return, go no more near, till humans trespass here. Come.
If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that ye have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles do not reprehend, if we pardon we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unlearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call, so good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.